Does that say 150? I don't know. Some people, they just can't stand the idea of bargaining. So we all start off over here. So we say $40 each?
Right.
Okay. No, I'm not sorry at all. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Jesse, the veteran flipper. So this video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking about a touchy subject, but before we get into that, we're going to be going to an estate sale, and then I have a Facebook marketplace pickup, and then we'll get into the subject of the video. The estate sale and the Facebook marketplace pickup all tie into the subject of this video, so please consider watching to the end. Otherwise, you're probably going to be confused, and it's just my perspective on reselling. Stay tuned. On my way to an estate sale that looks honestly fairly promising. They got some Harley Davidson stuff and some collectibles, but the problem is this is honestly day 3. Yeah, day 3 of this estate sale, and I'm kind of like asking myself, I'm like, why was I not on this at this estate sale on Thursday when it happened? And I remembered I was.
This is a perfect weather to sell sleds.
Alrighty.
Okay, enjoy.
I appreciate your business. Ooh, look at that. Finding profitable items to sell on eBay in the snow. Estate sale. This is day 3 of this estate sale?
Yeah, we're probably gonna do another one.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
All right, is any of the Harley Davidson stuff still available?
that way.
That way?
Yeah.
Thank you. How's it going?
It's the last of them.
Ooh, a lot of Barbie.
Too expensive, everything.
Too expensive?
Yeah.
I'm down to haggle. If I have to haggle, let me see. Ooh, 75. Does that say 150? 150? Holy.
I've seen so many people come into houses that my mom's cleaning out and like saying that shit's theirs and like.
Do you know which car it came out of?
Came out of, I believe it either came out of a Mustang or Cadillac 2-seater.
Okay, Mustang or a Cadillac. Well, what's the best you can do on the radio? And the helmet, can you do 40 on the helmet? You're firm at 50?
Yep.
Okay.
I do 75 for this area.
75?
Yeah. I do 100 for both.
It's got all the Barbie characters on it. It's got all the
I'm just gonna set these down. Give me the 100. Those. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
How much for the bag?
I do 40. Which one? There's a spot on the back. It will come off. I just didn't keep it for the guy to clean it.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's about a $180 bag online, and it's vintage, so it's not a new one.
$40.
$40. All right, you firm at 40?
I'll do 30 for it. I won't go lower than that.
Okay, I'll do 30 since you're willing to bargain. I don't know, some people, they just can't stand the idea of bargaining. I'm just like as an adult, you can make a decision to say no, or you can make a decision to say yes.
Right, to work with, yeah. Did you go down the basement yet?
No, there's a basement?
Yeah.
Ooh, might have to check that out. All right, well, I'm gonna get you paid for this. Do you mind if I set my items
Yeah, just
somewhere?
put them right there.
Here, does this corner over here work? Okay, I just don't want people stepping on anything. So how long you been doing estate sales for?
Oh, a long time, years.
Years. Ooh. Do you enjoy it?
I do. It's more of work, but I do.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna go check out the basement.
None of that.
Oof. Boy, there is a lot of stuff down here. I imagine these prices are probably going to be pretty insane. So they kind of got like a document here. Let's see here. All right, well, this one's sealed. $60. $60. Sealed in the box. Holy. Yeah, they're asking a little bit too much on the model cars. I think I'm gonna pass on those, and most of the planes is too much. Little too much for me. Oh, it's a heck of a collection now.
This guy needs to go to a regular motion.
Yeah, probably the best way they can sell this stuff. All right, that's a cool sign. I am interested in that sign, kind of, but don't know what they're asking. Pretty cool sign, though.
A lot of old people from Camelot.
How much are the football?
Not all of the stuff
None of-
downstairs is that it's all going in one whole entire lot.
Yeah, I'm not. It's
Oh,
all that's what I
everything?
told
Yeah,
you,
all
yeah.
of the car stuff.
Why does it have
We
price
just did
tags
that-
on it?
We just did it because just to get an idea of stuff.
Oh. Full transparency, I was down in that basement for like over 30 minutes.
That's
Gotcha. Well, that's interesting. Got welcome down to the basement and then kicked out. Okay. Well, thank you anyways. Thank you.
No. You're welcome, hon. Have a good day.
You too. Good luck with the rest of the sale. All right, well, that was an interesting finish there. I was down there for a little bit too. All right, so that was very interesting. They probably should have said that from the beginning instead of waiting until people were down there shopping. I don't know. All right, so that's all I got. I got this leather bag right here. Paid $30 for it, and I don't know. Maybe I'll get like maybe around $80 because of that mark right there. If I can't get the mark off, maybe $80. And then the helmet right here, paid $50 for the helmet and $50 for the radio. So $50 on the helmet. And I couldn't find a sold comp on this helmet, but I seen one that was priced for like $500. So I just took a gamble on it. And then the radio, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even look this up. So I paid $50 for this, and I'll try to throw up a sold comp or a comp right here on the screen. Wow, look how bad this fog is this morning. All right, so I am on my way to go do a Facebook Marketplace deal, and I'm going to pick up at least 4 pretty rare Department 56 pieces, and I think it's going to be a super awesome deal. Stay tuned. Nice to meet you as well. These are all brand new?
Basically, I think 2 of them haven't even had the seal.
Okay.
done.
Nice.
Yeah,
So we say $40 each?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, they still have the original price tag on them. They were 45. However many. I don't know. My dad collected all of it, but then he has since passed, and I have inherited all of it.
think that was 160. Let me count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy it.
All right, hopefully be in touch soon.
Okay, thanks.
Have a good day. All right, I'm gonna head to the storage unit and I'll show you what I picked up. All right, so where do I even start? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Try my best not to let these haters get under my skin, but you know, let's talk for a minute. Just literally 1 minute, let's talk. Actually, if anything, let me tell you a story. So we sit here and wanna, you know, people wanna go in the comments and they wanna bash resellers about throwing out these lowball offers and how some resellers are willing to pay more than others, and then some are just like ripping off poor people and this and that. And I'm like, all right, let's try to look at this from like possibly a different point of view instead of being narrow-minded. Let's think about it like this. All right, let me tell you a story. I bought this sewing machine, I want to say this was last year, and it was listed on Facebook Marketplace for $30. But the guy that had it listed had this sewing machine listed for like 2 years, over 2 years on Facebook Marketplace. And he was trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp / Let Go or whatever it's called. And nobody bought it from him. Nobody bought the sewing machine from him. And when I seen the sewing machine, I gave him $30 for it. And I sold that sewing machine within like 2 or 3 hours on eBay for like $170 plus shipping. And the point of the story is, sometimes if you show your item to the wrong, you know, group of people, or it just doesn't go in front of the right person, it will never sell. Like, you'll never get money for it. So it's just a hard truth. It really is. Like, it just might not ever sell. So with that being said, you know, I just put the sewing machine in front of I put the item in front of the right audience, the right people that are willing to buy it for more money. And, you know, I was able to make money on it. But the guy that I bought it from, he was more than happy to get $30 for it after 2 years. So just try to maybe think about looking at it from a different point of view. I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie. If you're a hater, you're probably always gonna be a hater. All right, so just got back to the storage unit. So behind me, I got 4 really awesome Department 56 pieces. All right, so starting here on the left, we got this Department 56, the Nutcracker booth. So as a reminder, I paid $40 for all of these, but the Nutcracker one is going for about $200 to $225 plus shipping. And then we got Pyramid booth right here, same thing, going for about $200 to $225 plus shipping. And then over here we got, what is this one? Oh, the Ornament booth. So the Ornament booth, I think that this one wasn't going for as much, maybe about $120, $150 to $150 in that range. But this one, as all of them are all brand new, so maybe it might even go for more money, but we'll just say probably around $150. And then this one right here, Beerstein booth, this one is going for about $250. And I'm definitely not going to act like those were not pretty insane, but overall did very well on this. I should probably make around $500 profit. $160 invested and looking at around $500 profit after fees and shipping. And with that being said, no, I'm not sorry at all. Let's get into it. All right, so let's get right into it. So we got 3 types of resellers. All right, we got 3 types of resellers here. I put this stuff on it so the papers wouldn't blow away. So we all start off over here, right, as a beginner. So we don't have as much money to invest. We maybe have $100 to our name, $150, $200, wherever you're at. So you're looking for low-end items that you maybe, or low cost of good items that you only got to spend maybe $1 to $3, $1 to $5, and you're looking for a 10x to 100x. So anytime you hear someone say they 100x their money, they're looked at like the biggest scumbag. And then eventually you can graduate to where you have a little bit more capital to spend. So maybe you got, let's just say like $1,000 or $2,000, and you're trying to turn your $1,000 into $2,000, but you got to be careful about turning your $1,000 into $3,000. Otherwise, you might come back over here, and you don't want that. All right, and then eventually we graduate to over here. This is like the people that have like, you know, $200,000, maybe maybe only $100,000 to invest, and they're only looking for a 20% profit margin. That's all they need to survive, right? But a lot of us will fall in over here, right? We're just trying to double our money, right? Because you got to think, like, how long does it even take? How long does it take for a lot of this stuff to sell? You know, and okay, we got sell-through rate. That's good. But sometimes things don't work out the way that you think that they're going to work out. Like, you get home, you find out it's got more damages, you find out it's broken, you find out it doesn't power on, you find out, you know, whatever. And if you really think that you're going to spend a lot of time, if you really think you're going to spend a lot of time testing everything, someone's going to beat you to the next deal. And that is what it is. You know, if that's how you want to operate, that's fine. But eventually we all need to get over here where we're only making, this is what people love right here. People love the guy at the flea market, you know, at yard sales that only needs a 20% profit margin, or maybe that's all they want. All right, and if none of this is making sense to you, that's perfectly understandable. I can tell you that right now. It's perfectly understandable. I'll try to explain it in another way. All right, no, but on a serious note, that was all fun and good. But at the same time, really, if you really want to be successful, you need to do this, this, and maybe this. And let me explain this. So there's going to be items that you really think are worth like an insane amount of money, and then you find out you shouldn't even have bought it, right? For example, like you might think it's going to go for $100, and you find out that it's barely worth $5, and it happens to the best of us. So I can tell you right now, you're going to want to do this. You know what I mean? You're going to want to find those items. And then you're also going to want to find those like bread and butter items where you're just trying to double your money. You're trying to turn $20 into maybe a $50 sale, and then you factor in fees and you doubled your money. So you're going to want to do that too. All right. And then over here, there are certain items that I am more than willing to buy at a 20% profit margin. Like, for example, some video game stuff like PS3s, game consoles. I'm willing to pay, you know, $100 to turn that $100 into maybe $125, as long as it's after fees. So, you know, you factor in fees. You know, if I can make $25 quick and I can, you know, it's easy, then I'm willing to do that. So you're going to want to do that too. You know, when you have the money, because if you don't have the money, don't do this. So like in summary, really where we want to get to is we really want to be the most profitable reseller. All right, so that's just how I feel about the subject. I'm just being like 100% brutally honest. Whenever I go to yard sales, estate sales, flea markets, or wherever, and I'm sourcing for items to sell on eBay, sometimes I make offers because I'm trying to keep my cost of goods as low as possible. And then there's some times where it's like a blatantly obvious good deal, like, you know, $10, $15, and you think you're going to sell it for $100 all day, even though that doesn't always work out. Like sometimes you think you're about to get a $100 item or $200 item for, you know, $20, and you find out you shouldn't even have paid 10 for it. You know, you probably shouldn't even have bought it at all. Like, for example, the Barbie doll at the estate sale, asking $150, and it was a $10 Barbie doll all day. Somebody's going to get ripped off buying that. So it depends on how you want to look at things. You know, there's multiple different perspectives. Try to widen your way of looking at things instead of thinking so like narrow-minded, and maybe consider another alternative to how people go about things. So with that being said, if you got anything from the video, please consider smashing the like button. And if you didn't like the video, or you just don't like me, then, you know, maybe still smash the like button, and then maybe even consider subscribing. If you want to comment below, you know, that's perfectly fine. And speaking of that, I do definitely want to point out, I appreciate all the positive comments. For the most part, probably 98% of the comments are actually positive, from what I know. I don't know, maybe about that. Maybe 95%. And I appreciate every single one of you guys that support the channel, that comment, like, and subscribe. And even if you're a hater of the channel, it still helps the channel, so I appreciate that too. Alright, so I gotta get some items shipped. See ya.
You got your own video, Joey. You got your own video. You're a star now. You got under my skin. You're a star.